The new middleweight champion, Alex Pereira. With fast hands and razor wire, this man has 99 punch speed, 99 kick speed with knees and elbows. Overhands, hooks, uppercuts, recovers more health between rounds with recharger, and is able to get +5 to his takedown defense with the get up perk, right? That to your feet perk, excuse me. He is an absolute monster. I was able to work on his moveset as well, and then after he defeated Adesanya in what was a crazy comeback, much to my chagrin, he got some nice buffs. He did get a nice footwork buff, and it was nice that he got a footwork buff because a lot of people are focused on sensationalized footwork. Alex Pereira is a great example of somebody who uses his footwork well, not just moves his feet. Don't let that go over your head. Grappling wise, obviously not too many changes there. He did get out grappled by Adesanya, so that is going to be a point of weakness if you want to get this man down. Although guys who can box really fast give this man fits because he is one of the taller fighters, just like Adesanya, but he has insane power. Health stats are extremely solid throughout the board. I was saying maybe 91 cardio, kind of similar to Aldo, would have been more, would have suited Pereira a little bit more, but his power and his technique was able to carry throughout 5 rounds, so the 93 is fine by me. Yeah, compare him to Adesanya right now, yeah, they match up pretty well, and depending on how you use the tools that the fighters are presented with, will depend on how well you do it. Very good idol. The footwork buff, you can feel how much smoother Pereira is now in comparison to when he was first dropped and released. He was also released alongside Fiziev and Dalia Santos. You guys have already seen my Fiziev showcase. I will be doing Santos shortly as well after this. So, level 4, jab and cross. That is already a fucking issue. Remember, the higher the move level, the more hit stuns you're able to get, the more hit reactions you're able to get. Level 5 lead hook leads to better mix-ups. And if you trap your opponents defensively and you put them on a defensive flow as opposed to offensive, they're just in a lot of shit. Just this is just wow. It's an incredible moveset. I took a lot of time to watch a lot of his fights too to make sure I didn't miss anything. If I did miss anything, please let me know. If they can't get into this game, then we gotta try what we can do for the next one. But yeah, level 5 leaf line knee. It's just everything that he has puts you at risk to getting flash KO'd. All those high move levels. That also applies to the bleed through damage. You take extra bleed through damage. We're not even gonna think about the wrestling. He doesn't have shit there outside of like basic transitions and whatnot. But when the fighter has extremely high move levels, even if you try to block certain strikes, the bleed through damage, the block damage, it's just a lot. It's a fucking hassle. I don't know why his body knee on the ground isn't too high. Boxing combos after, so we had level 4, kickboxing 5, Muay Thai level 4. Just a great addition to the middleweight division. So now I'm supposed to seeing a bunch of Adesanya mirror matches or just Whittaker and Adesanya matchups. Now you have a third player. And I am excited to finally showcase El Campeón, Alex Pereira. So a couple things about Alex Pereira in my notes as I worked on him. It'd be really a disservice to just call him somebody with power that's a brute. It's just not good to say something. He's a very intelligent fighter. He's aware of what his opponent's defensive options are, and there's different ways of how you can use him. He does pressure, of course. Uses that left hook counter as something that he uses to circle his opponents into his rear low kick. And he uses the lead hook counter in various ways, where he'll duck underneath and work to the body, duck underneath and go up top to the head. The lead body jab to the rear uppercut is another favorite of his. He'll sacrifice a few kicks to the leg in kickboxing just to close the distance with the body jab and then land up top with the uppercut. So Anderson Silva's going double hooks. Likes the pull counter, although off of his pull counter, he usually tries to circle off with the lead hook after he pulls. That's going to be really hard for me to try and do. I'm not exactly the best at angling off with the pull counters. And we're going against Mr. Prime Anderson. Prime Anderson, despite him not having the best kicking animations, that's an issue that needs to be fixed. We're going to go for the knee to the head. No? Okay. Yes, we do. So hopefully I was trying to get the first one. He's still very annoying to deal with because all of the other stats that work for him. mainly the footwork, which allows this guy to kind of scale against the cage just a little bit. And we can just afford to walk through most of these shots. And that's a beautiful thing with Pereira. Just that extra bleed through. Just one shot is just a cumulative damage. There's different types of power, and Pereira has like the blessing of not only having that one punch KO power, you know, that one hit, as us New Yorkers say, that one hitter quitter. Like he got that one hitter quitter, but he also has a cumulative damage that he builds over time systematically too. He'll chop away your base really suck. What the hell? What the fuck happened there? I'm trying to just knee his head. I don't know why I'm here, but we just gotta work a little bit of the clinch work. I talked about the clinch for a bit. It just don't gotta be all this crazy. Gee, okay, I'm just trying to. Alright, this guy does not know how to get off the. Okay, there we go. But anywho, he systemically breaks down his opponents. He tried to lunge and he just ate a rear hook de mierda. Right into the spinning heel, and we're out. The old man's out of there. Back to the nursing home you go, Anderson. I told you, stop fighting. It's just brutal. It's just brutal. Whittaker, of course, is still I would say the better guy in the division because he has the ability to take guys down with shooting type of takedowns. You can always take anybody down with clinch strips and everything else, but it's always good to have those shots in your arsenal. But Pereira, where he shines, it's just the goddamn power. You feel it in the controller when you're landing. It's bad. Who the hell is calling me? I'm in the middle of a showcase. I'm sorry. We cannot do this right now. Alright. Poor Anderson. Look at that. He got battered the fuck up. Alright, we'll get to searching for a couple more fights when we handle this call. Alright, we're back and we're going against the man that we took the title from, Israel Adesanya. What can Adesanya do better against Pereira? Well, he was already doing a fantastic job, but where he started to struggle was the jab of Alex Pereira. And the way that Pereira was angling, he wasn't stepping too hard with the jab. Adesanya punishes really well if his opponents are doing too many stepping jabs. Pereira was just throwing a stiff jab. Oh, bro, you gotta let your short-term stamina chill for a bit. You don't want to. Why are you sitting in the pocket? This is what you don't want to do. You come out too aggressive trying to get the win back, you might just get knocked out sooner. But Pereira started landing a stiff jab at an upward angle almost. And it was catching Adesanya off guard, and it was disrupting his timing very well. He was doing a really good job of catching Adesanya, kind of in between his steps, a little bit on the half beat, so to speak. It's the good old-fashioned spin that we usually see from Adesanya players. We're going to just walk towards, use our feet. Just cut him off. Work a little bit of that Dutch work. Oh, look at that. Nice. I forget people still know about that combo. But a couple things Adesanya could likely do better. Diversify his offense to the body. And that's obviously easy to say when you're not standing in front of the giant that is Poatan, Mr. Poatan Pereira. But I do believe Adesanya has the arm block, the freaking hook. Look at the flash. It's not gonna KO. We're not gonna KO. Jesus, we're not gonna KO him. We got too much body work done. But no, let's just show off our newly acquired brown belt skills that we didn't deserve. All right. It's obviously easier said than done, but I do think Adesanya had a lot of success with the low kicks. That one moment in round 5 where it looked like Pereira had checked the low kick or something, or it could have been Adesanya being off balance. Yeah, just not gonna let us jump. That really shifted. That was like, oh jeez. That was like just getting hard rocked, like the worst possible form of getting rocked on UFC 4 when you're winning a fight in a 5-round fight. Or just going to the body, your opponent has never thrown an uppercut against you the entire time you're fighting, and in the first uppercut counter they throw a flash KOs you. Or just crit rocks you to shit. That's what it felt like. When I saw Adesanya roll back like that, I was like, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh, jeez. Speaking of not like this, not the spikes like this either. Pereira also, when he wants to be a little bit more tactical, watching his bout with what was his name? Jason Wilness. He will play the role of the Matador and hang back just a tad bit to probe with the jab, and then look to intercept off of the lead hook. And one thing that he also does off the lead hook, he'll look to frame. He'll land the lead hook, frame off of his opponent's head, and get into a clinch. Not exactly smooth to try and do in this game. Is this guy okay? Oh, he's not okay. Te jodiste, te jodiste, te jodiste. Oh my gosh. Bro, can I get ground and pound defense like you? Can I get that? Because I always get finished there. If I get dropped and I'm playing my friends and shit like that, I get finished there. One, the camera angle is very unforgiving. That's something they gotta fix. So the fact that you were able to dodge 2 strikes is commendable. Then you were able to perfectly predict the hooks that I threw. Just, you survived like a roach. I gotta give you credit there. Yeah, Pereira, he can fight very well off the back foot as well. And just has a way of going about things where he truly is just devastating. Ooh, well timed. Well said it, well timed. Rock that knee. That knee is at level 5. Ho ho ho! To the body. Knees at level 5, and it does so much. It's just a crazy intercepting weapon that he uses. He mainly uses that knee when his opponents are trying to level change to his body, whether if it's off a body jab or they're trying to like lunge it at the body. There's a couple of highlight KOs that Pereira has where it'll start off with his opponents ducking into a knee, and you'll see even opponents that are like ducking and covering up, it just does there's so much weight behind that. Pereira cuts down from what, 220 something to make 185. Just absolute man from an individual. How Adesanya is still alive at this point is beyond me. Just continue to stalk him down. See, this Adesanya would do better to start trying to use the side kicks. He's going for the Hail Marys, and that was the gas animation. Ooh, I should sidestep. But look at that. Round 2. I mean, the amount of damage he's took in his stamina had to be gone to shit too. Oh, my brother.
Those hands never leave where they're
What
supposed
you?
Most times you will block the shot. That's
ideally, when they rematch in MMA, I really hope Adesanya takes it. Oh, but not like that. Why would you do the front kick? Got it sidestepped and knocked him out with the beautiful left hook. Yeah, that was clean. That was clean. I had a feeling. Usually when guys back up, there's like that. You ever get like that little dead period in between when you guys are just kind of staring at each other and you just kind of know the guy's just gonna go for something? I figured he was gonna go for a front kick. I just didn't think it would be that goddamn perfect. He did take a hell of a beating. They will do one more fight. That was a bit too quick. Untouched, virtually untouched. That's a this dude's a problem. Just an absolute monster. God damn. Oh yeah. There wouldn't be a rank showcase if we're not going against a Whittaker. No lag spikes, please. Please, no. Hey. Alrighty, Bobby Knuckles. Now with Pereira winning the title, every person that's lost to Adesanya is chomping at the bit to get at Alex Pereira, while his grappling isn't as polished for MMA. They're chomping at the bit to get at Alex Pereira. Some nice clinch knees, nice straight lead uppercut, leg kick. Check that one. And Adesanya had said something up to the lead up to his fight with Pereira that he had cleared the way for him, and you can't, oh Lord, you can't say that he's wrong, because who had to fight the grapplers? It was Adesanya. Who had to answer all those questions? It was Adesanya. And then when we saw, oh fuck, I did too early. When we saw in their fight with Pereira he's able to get off of a couple basic things that he follows. He doesn't know how to, shrimp, gets his underhook and use the cage to get up. But Adesanya is not that good of a grappler. He knows, he obviously defensively, and when he's using the cage to help him out to stop takedowns, he's a fucking hassle to take down. It's really more prone to getting taken down in open space than we saw against Blachowicz. But Robert Whittaker, who's shown a very, very diverse game. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Nice lead hook. I gotta stop preemptively slipping. That's a bad habit. I don't think I need to against this guy. Go. Loose the hands. There we go. Chop the legs. Why would you slip? What's wrong with you? Oh yeah. Nah. Whatever. The guys start moving their head and everything else. Just attack the legs. Get the extra phone. That's gonna chop away at the power of Alex. I said Alex. Robert Whittaker. As we saw in the bout with Robert Whittaker and Kelvin Gastelum, the amount of times, how many takedowns did Robert Whittaker get? Like 3 or 4 takedowns? And they weren't all takedowns that were, you know, Kelvin Gastelum was going forward on an overhand, and he was able to capitalize on momentum to get said takedown. He got takedowns that were like legit run the pipe singles, and Whittaker's no slouch with the grappling. So also in this bout with Darren Till, I think this is gonna be lights out. No? Yes? Okay, I guess not. You live a little bit longer now. Yeah. So Whittaker, he was set off to fight against Costa. So we'll have to see who wins between those two, unless for some reason Costa decides that he's not. I don't know. He has a whole beef with the UFC right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he were to. Of course, if he were to pull out or something like that. But we'll have to see. The winner of that definitely has a shot at Pereira. I think Whittaker, definitely. But if Costa does it, Costa's personality is so opposite of Alex Pereira. I can only imagine how the lead-up would be. Pereira a lot more stoic. He's funny unintentionally. He definitely is funny unintentionally on social media. Or interviewing-wise, where he was talking about he was scared of Sean Strickland. And then I'm like, damn, you know, that's pretty real that he admitted that he was a little bit scared. And then I watched the interview. I'm like, oh, this guy was pretty sarcastic as hell. It's actually pretty funny. You think that he'll be all serious all the time. But Costa and Pereira, that's a fight I would definitely love to watch. Pereira would likely smoke him the same way Adesanya did. But still would be a good fight nonetheless. Whittaker, however, outside of his susceptibility to the left hook, he grapples Alex Pereira and nullifies him, makes him unable to get to his own flow, to let loose the stream of offense the way he's accustomed to doing so. I think Whittaker can definitely get the job done. Vettori is another individual. Oh, yeah! Interesting choice to go to that kick. Keep throwing the front kicks up the middle just to discourage him from trying to take me down if he's thinking about it. There we go. Ah, I missed the third one. Trying to be more dynamic. He's not letting me.
So he's landed some good shots tonight.
Ooh, oh my lord.
Meal, right? No three-piece, no soda.
He's starting to spike all of a sudden. Just kind of fucking my timing. Oh, yeah. Preempt the slips. Go. Legs for one time. Yeah, Vittori's one guy. That would definitely. Vettori took a fucking massive L to Whittaker. There was a couple guys on Twitter that were just saying, Vittori's gonna end the anti-wrestler narrative that Whittaker has. And I'm like, nah, Whittaker's pretty legit. He was pretty much a qualifier away from representing Australia at the Olympics. Was a Commonwealth champion, which obviously I don't know how much that equates to an NCAA champion or anything like that along those lines. But for MMA, send down the uppercut. For MMA, his grappling has translated pretty well offensively, strategically, and that's all it needs to be. You don't have to be the best in your original sport to have success in MMA. You don't have to be a kickboxing champion or the NCAA champion or the jiu-jitsu world champion. We've seen plenty of those dudes not win said titles. Oh, that hurt his leg. He thinks I'm rocked. Chopping at the bits. Yeah, you don't have to be the best in your discipline to translate over to MMA. Same thing with boxing as well. Just gonna chill, disengage for a bit. Not liking how it's spiking. I'm gonna try to bum rush him. Not bum rush him literally, but I'm gonna put a little bit more pressure. It's just right now I don't want to open up too much and drop him one more time with the right hand. Whew, that leg is milk. Oh Lord. Ah, no. Why would you go with the leg kick? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta rush him and get him out of there. I'm not taking any chances. Any chances to fumble this. Alright. No, we got pressure. We got a pressure. 1-2. There we go. Bleed through. Al cuerpo. There you go to the legs. Body. To the legs again. Pop with the jab. To the body for the one time. He's still alive. Let's go for the knee. Guess not. We gotta keep the pressure on. There you go to the legs for one time again. 2 and 3. 4, 5. That didn't knock him out? Holy shit. Knee to the head? No? No? Oh, yes! Oh, that was a beautiful pivot. Wow, I've never seen that. Y'all saw how he pivoted after he threw the knee to the head? That was pretty as hell. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'll do this Pereira showcase at that. That was perfect. Look at that. Frames off the head. Doesn't make the physical contact that should have made. Probably released the guard at the last second, and that's why it went through. It just didn't register the animation correctly. But regardless, we're going to get a beautiful knee to the cage, knee on the cage knockout from the clinch with Alex Pereira. I think that's going to be it for the showcase. It's been long overdue. I gotta do Talia Santos next, and after that, the Gamrot, Marab, and Shafkat. And I think we'll do Cowboy Cerrone this week for the retired fighters. Got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff we gotta do. But appreciate all of you. Romero 17. I'm out of here. Much love.